Good morning. We are back at the Eureka, Missouri Walmart, August 19th, 2022. We went early morning, so this was a good time. The store was not crowded at all. I see lemons went up. It's 62 cents. I'm pretty sure they used to be 50 cents. And there's a couple empty spots. Oh my god, green pepper, $1.38 each. That seems a bit much. And not many green peppers left. Oranges are looking depleted. Pineapple, $1.78. That's actually pretty good. I think that was the same price last week. Bananas, still 50 cents. So for whatever reason, bananas are a really good deal. Pretty much the only fruit right now that's a really good deal. And then these are the exotic fruits. So there's a couple empty spots. That's to be expected when they're coming from overseas. And salad is looking pretty well stocked. This is the organic section, and I'm just seeing, I'm looking for peppers. This week I'm gonna make pepper jam, and my husband's like, why don't I wait till they're actually in season? I don't know, it would have been a lot cheaper. Oh, there was a lot of empty spots right there. So I ended up just buying this 3-pack of red and orange peppers for like $3.48. That's a bit much, but I want to finish the project. So watermelons, I'm looking around to see the price. The price is the same. It does look like people actually bought the watermelons. Someone commented on the last video that watermelons were over $9 where they're at, and then most people agreed that was way too expensive. Here is the beef. A couple empty spots, but for the most part the beef's looking good. There's no warning signs here. I've watched several videos where some states are starting to restrict beef in the fact that it's been being stolen a lot. So you have to ask for it. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Pretty sure this Walmart does have a high theft ratio. I've read police reports in the back, but apparently they're not worried about their steaks being stolen at this location. Back there, the bratwurst was definitely empty. Chicken, a couple empty spots, but overall, the chicken is looking pretty good. So middle of April, this store is looking pretty good. This is hams, so it's after Easter, but I don't think that's a sell price. So a lot of grocery stores do discount their ham after Easter, but does not look like this Walmart is. And then it looks like they restocked the hot dogs. Again, I just think this is an odd location. And then there's a random box of crap. I noticed this a lot in this store. I just don't always point it out, but a lot of people putting something in their cart and then deciding they don't want it and putting it in a random spot. And that's just bad form, people. It's just, laziness. You're expecting the workers to put your stuff back for you. And I think a lot of that stuff goes to waste, because especially if it's a food item. Anyway, this is a discount bread cart. I've never noticed that before, so I was definitely intrigued. But honestly, 25 cents off the original price, it's not really a good deal. So, but it's the first time I've ever noticed it. Robert looks at it, and then he notices it's only a quarter savings, and yeah, not interested in that. Eggs are very depleted. There are still plenty of eggs left, but all the cheap eggs are gone. I only buy eggs once a month, so I don't know the increase. I've definitely seen YouTubers mention that the cost of eggs is going up. I just don't know how much, because I can't find any receipts where I purchased eggs, even though I buy them once a month. Butter, look at this butter. I mentioned this last week. It was $3.18. It's now $3.58. Back a year ago, it was $1.99. So that's the 4th price increase within a year. That's the generic. That's Great Value. That's Walmart's brand. So yes, that's just a little expensive. And there's some rolls, not much. The teas look good. The orange juice looks really good. Couple empty spots in the milk, but overall it looks fine. I didn't get any soda today, so I didn't walk down there. I did glance down. The soda definitely had a couple bare spots, but that could just due to the time of the week. Baby formula is definitely looking empty. Now we're gonna go look at the baby food. We actually don't need any because we just got tired of, and they actually have it today. We got tired of it never being in stock, and so we bought a bunch online. $1.24. Remember when I was first buying it, it was 99 cents a jar. Chips, I didn't go down because we don't buy chips. This is the cookie aisle. I normally don't go down the cookie aisle because it's normally well stocked. There is a whole bunch of empty spots in the cookie aisle. And what is that? Snack size cookies for your kids' lunch boxes. Cheez-Its. Definitely some empty spots. And this is the little fruit cups that has a bunch of empty spots. Again, saltines is hard to find. They have other versions, but the Nabisco is hard to find. And another end cap of random stuff. That's Twinkies, but and then peanut butter. Couple empty spots, but overall it's looking good. Looking at all the peanut butter, jellies, plenty of jellies. Bread actually is starting to have more empty spots by brand. So, but cost wise, I don't think the bread their prices have been risen yet, but definitely that's a whole bunch of empty spots. Usually this time of week it is well stocked. I skipped the cereal aisle. Sorry for you cereal lovers. I just don't know enough about cereal. So at the baking section, that's just another price increase. I don't think I focused on it, but used to get like generic yellow cake for like 88 cents, and I think it's now like $1 something. So cake mixes have went up a little bit. There's a lot of empty spots in the syrup. There's no big bags of sugar. There's still plenty of little sugar, but it's looking picked over. Spices is looking picked over. Definitely. Salt. Oh my god, there's not that much salt left at all. And then we have a random end cap of cream of mushroom soup. And then other stuff. End caps used to mean something. That used to be like where you could find specialty items and good displays. It's like prime marketing spot, and Walmart just doesn't care about their end caps. You go to like high-end grocery stores and their end caps are like well planned out and always good sell items. Not Walmart, and they just throw whatever they want there. Green beans is completely empty at the bottom. That's actually looking the worst I've seen it in a while. Vinegar is looking picked over. Shortening. Now this shortening is concerning. Remember I bought the last 3 sticks last week I bought the sticks. There are no sticks. They have not been stocked in over a week. I looked on the website, and most of the sticks are out of stock. And that's something else that has went up in price, like 20 or 30 cents. Oils, I've heard YouTubers talk about an oil shortage. This is the first time I've seen it at our store, where the oil is definitely depleted. So that shortage is definitely hitting the Missouri area. Candy, I normally don't pay attention to candy, but someone mentioned that candy's having issues too. And yeah, there was a lot of empty spots in the candy. Ramen noodles, lots of empty spots. It usually looks so well stocked, but this week, this is not even the Easter section. People don't shop right there for Easter. There was a whole other chocolate Easter section. So this is just normal chocolate, and it definitely is not looking very good at all. Soups, lots of empty spots in the soups and the broths. And then here's those green beans people were looking for. Why they threw them on the end with mayo. Again, it's like whoever manages this, I don't know if all Walmarts are the same, but I feel like whoever manages this Walmart just doesn't care. Just throws crap wherever. And I like grocery stores to be organized, so I know where to look for stuff. And so when it's this disorganized, it makes shopping difficult. And a lot of empty spots in the pasta. That's the Chef Boyardee is actually looking good. The mac and cheese there's some empty spots, but it's looking better than it has. The Dinty Moore, There's some soup left. Oh, the chicken and noodles. I didn't focus on that. That is something that has went up in price. So the big can of chicken and dumplings used to be $3.27, and now it's $3.72. So that's actually a pretty big price increase. And I was looking at this potatoes. They're $1.12. They use this Idaho brand, Idahoan. It used to be like 99 cents, and now they're $1.12. So that has went up in price, and it's looking picked over. And there's, let's see, tomatoes. Oh, going back to the Parmesan, it's like third week in a row. There's generic, and that's it. So Parmesan is, what's the issue with Parmesan cheese? All right, now we're going down the pickle aisle. Barbecue side. Look, it's all like Sweet Baby Ray's. It's like there's no other brands apparently. That's just, they're just spreading it out, filling in the space. So there really is a shortage there. Looking at the canned meats, the prices have not went up this week. It is picked over, and I noticed there's a whole bunch of dented cans. And here's a flour. Yes, let's just, someone leave your pot right there. Oh God, people, just put your stuff away. Drives me crazy. And then, yeah, I just was surprised how many dented cans on this shelf. Used to be like the stockers would pull the dented cans aside and not stock it. Now they're like, let's just put whatever on the shelf. Someone will buy it. Not really caring about the state of their shelves, Walmart. It just reminds me why I really prefer my local grocery store. They actually care about their end caps. You don't have an end cap with weird stuff. And then there's one of the workers that does the internet orders. So I'm going through the freezer section this time. A lot of people, there is a couple empty seafood on the left. Overall, these freezer sections look fine. I've seen, this woman is a restaurant buyer. She is buying for her restaurant. They comment about how their frozen is severely depleted. This Walmart really only has like 4 freezer rows, and so it's just really not that much space, so it's easy to make it look well stocked. So I've never really noticed the freezers looking that bad here. There was another employee doing the phone or online orders. Plenty of ice cream, hash browns. Potato section is looking a little depleted, but there was plenty of hash browns. And oh yeah, there's a couple empty spots right there. That's the potatoes. And the canning section, I just looked real quick. It looks fine. It looks, a couple empty spots, but overall, I've seen this completely empty. So overall, canning section is looking pretty darn good.